Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today, I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap and my NBA day-to-day predictions. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me guys what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you bring championship home. Alright? Please, guys, watch more of my videos. Please and thank you. That being said, let's go. Alright? Now, this was a crazy game. Now, I don't know where to start. There's some players that I want to talk about. There's some players that went on national TV. And there's some news going around. I'm going to tell you guys all of it, so there's no, misinformation. So let's get on to the game first, okay? So, yeah. Please again, guys, like, subscribe, comment down below, and please watch. Please and thank you. That being said, let's go. All right. Jaylen Brown. Mr. Jaylen Brown. The greatest player all time. The best player on the Celtics. Second best player on the Celtics. Tatum's number 1, by the way, if you're wondering. The man that's always came in clutch. The man did not have a pretty game last night. I don't care what anybody says. This man shot at a prayer and he got his wish forward. This man said, I got Pascal Siakam on me. Ain't no problem, no issue. Let me throw a prayer up and let a prayer come down. That's what he did. Let me say this loud and clear to each and every Pacers fan. Let me say this to Pascal Siakam. You can't guard him. You cannot guard him. He can guard you. And what makes you think? What makes you think you're not going to foul him and he will miss? Huh? That's an answer for you to know. The Pacers are so idiotic. They don't think in their mind, say, oh, let me go foul a Celtics so they don't shoot a 3 to go to overtime. Well, you got the prayer you wanted and you got the prayer asked. You went to OT and you lost. I was really watching this game and I was thinking to myself, what if the Indiana Pacers do steal a home in Boston? What if? A lot of people say, don't say what if. People need to realize there's always going to be a what if out there. What if the Pacers stole a win in Boston? These two do play again tomorrow. So, you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. But you know who they are going to guard up and they're going to try to, but they're not going to guard them really good? Is Jaylen Brown. Jason Tatum. Dinkus Pinkus, by the way, there was some news of him last night. He's not going to be back for game 1, game 2, game 3. The best bet for him to come back is game 4 in Indiana on Monday. That's next Monday, by the way, if anybody's curious. Jaylen Brown. I don't know what to say. You're a great player. You're a great role model. You're a great Celtic. And Laker fans don't want me to hear this or say this. They don't want to hear this and they don't want me to say it, is what I meant to say. But I'm here to blur it out. I don't care because the Lakers are not in it. Celtics are. This is what you get and you don't cry about it, all right? This is sports world. This is the NBA world. I don't care. I have friends that are Laker fans, and they tell me all the time, I don't want the Celtics to win it. I don't want them to get their 18th championship. They don't deserve it. I mean, let me say this loud and clear to every Laker fan out there. They do deserve it. They do deserve it. You know why? Because they're in the championship run. You're not. You're lazy. They're stronger. They're a fun team. You're a boring team. You're a lazy team. They're an exciting team. You see what I'm trying to point? Do you point fingers now? Do you know where I'm going with this? The Celtics deserve the 18th championship. I know Kobe doesn't want me to say that. I know any Laker fans out there that don't want me to say it, but you got to tough it up, and you just got to, sometimes you got to get an L sometimes. And this is the biggest L the Lakers can get. They lose to the Nuggets. The Nuggets lose to the Timberwolves. Who else do we got to root for? The Dallas Mavericks? Hey, I'm hoping for Dallas to go all the way. Are we praying for the Timberwolves to win it all the way? Hey, everybody, cross your arms, cross your fingers for the Timberwolves to win it. And the best bet is the Celtics. Hey, let me say this to every Celtics fan out there. Let me get you guys all hyped up and let me get you guys all happy. You know why? Because Tyrese Halliburton will not, and for sure not, win against the Celtics. Will not. Celtics fans, that is the only best advice I can give you so far. Because the job's not finished. The job ain't done. There's a lot more series to go, a lot more games to play. You know why? We haven't seen the best Jason Tatum ever since the regular season. We haven't seen the best Jaylen Brown since that corner three on the right side guarding Pascal Siakam, or Pascal Siakam guarding Jaylen Brown. We haven't seen the best Derek White since, Miami Heat day Derek White, since he was shooting all those threes against them. We haven't seen the best Horford since the Miami Heat Horford. Or maybe you could say last night Horford. Or Derek White. Whatever you want to say. Whatever floats your boat. But let me say this loud and clear. Okay? To each and every fan base. No matter what you want to say, no matter what you want to do in the NBA world, this is the best advice I can give you. Okay? No matter what team wins the championship, and whatever corner says this is the best, this one has the most championships, you got to deal with it. You know why? Because you will never be in that spot. You will never be in that that corner of them. You will never be like the Celtics. You will never be like the Lakers. The Lakers are their own team, their own super team. That's what they are. Lakers have 17. Celtics have 17. And there was always a debate who's going to get their 18th banner, who's going to get their 5th ring, Steph or the crybaby. I'm here to tell you point fact and point blank right now, and and I know I'm right. The Celtics are going to win it 2024. Okay? I know nobody wants to hear that except for Celtics fans. I don't care. Alright? You guys can be mad all you want. I'm telling you guys the honest truth. Laker fans don't want me to say this to them, but I'm here to tell you guys. Laker fans, I'm here to tell you. And Kobe fans, I don't want to say it. I know he doesn't want me to hear it, or I know he doesn't want me to say it, but I'm here to tell you guys. The Celtics are going to win the 2024 NBA championship, and they will indeed get their 18th championship. Who else is in their way? Tyrese Halliburton, Bozo, sucks. Luka Doncic, hey, I'm crossing my fingers for you, buddy. I'm crossing my fingers for you. Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. Hey, I'm crossing my fingers to you, buddy. I'm crossing my fingers for you too, buddy. Ain't nobody need to cross their fingers for Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton is a worse player in the NBA. And I stand on saying that. He will never, and I mean never in my NBA life of watching the NBA, will never get a ring. The only way he gets a ring is if he joins a super team. So, yeah. Who's going to stop Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Derek White, Al Horford? Who? Please tell me. Because we all know it's not Pascal Siakam. We all know that it's not Tyrese Halliburton. We all know that it's not Nembhard. We all know that it's not, any of the Pacers roster that could stop them. This is light work for them. And I know what Pacers fans are going to say. We had a chance last night. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You were down. You were up by 3, right? in that mindset of yourself, in that mindset of your team, what makes you think that, oh shoot, I should be guarding somebody, I should be fouling somebody so they don't shoot a three on my head? Guess what they did? They shot a three. And you know what would be good? And you know what ice the cake? You know what would put the cherry on top? If Pascal Siakam fouled Jaylen Brown to win by 1. Hey, we can all hope, right? And I was hoping for Jaylen Brown to get fouled in a 4-point play on that. That would have been pretty. That would have been a pretty walk-off on the court, if you ask me. But man, good stuff, Jaylen Brown, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Jaylen Brown, an amazing player, an amazing role model for the Celtics. One of the greatest second role models and greatest Celtics ever. Jason Tatum, hey, the man, the myth, the legend, the greatest player all time, Celtics. You did have a pretty good game last night, but I'll give it to you. You shot that clutch 3-pointer to ice the cake, to put a cherry on top. And man, for some odd reason, you shoot an amazing 3. I like the way that you shoot your 3. Like, and you know what's funny? And tell me, guys, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm right or right, okay? But let me say this to you. When Tyrese Halliburton shot that 3 in New York, right? And he stayed in that pose, right? Jason Tatum shot a 3, right? And if I'm correct, did he stay in the form of him shooting that 3? Or did he just let that 3 go and put his hands down? Tell me, what did he do? I didn't see it. I didn't watch it fully. I just saw him shoot that 3, and after that, they just cut it off for some odd reason. I didn't see the whole 3, by the way. I just watched the recap of it. But I watched the game. I don't know how I missed the 3. I probably just walked away from my TV or something. But, yeah. Speaking of Tyrese Halliburton. Hey, Tyrese Halliburton, do you want to be the clown in the NBA where everybody roasts you? The reason why I'm saying that to you is because when you were in New York, not New York, when you were in Milwaukee, you were blowing the Bucks out, right? And you were doing the Dame time, right? You were doing the Dame time, okay? Understandable. First off, nobody should be doing the Dame time except for Dame Dollar. Then second of all, you were in New York, you shot a 3, and you were doing the Jalen Brunson move. Now, I don't know how to do the Jalen Brunson move. It's something like this. I don't know how to do it fully, but yeah. But do me a favor in the NBA. Do me as a favor of me watching you on season. Don't do that, because you don't fit the lifestyle of doing that. You kill the moment of doing that. Okay, leave it to the pros. Leave it to the greatest players all time. Leave it to the players that actually deserve it. That's what I'm just saying. That's just my opinion. That's what I think. You guys tell me what you guys think. You think Tyrese Halliburton should be doing all these crazy moves of him acting like he's the greatest player all time? Or do you think he should just sit on the sidelines and act like he should win a championship, but he doesn't deserve it? I'm going to point that out. And one more thing about the Pacers. Nimhard. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. You're not that clutch. You will never be clutch. You just got lucky on that 3 against the New York Knicks. Pointing that out. Okay? And another thing. I have a lot of things to say. Pacers fans really don't like me because I'm telling you guys the truth. I'm getting honest things about your guys' team. And if you want me to say lies, go to somebody else's channel. I'm good. I'm telling you the truth. That's just my opinion. My facts. Pascal Siakam, you said in your video, you didn't say it. Somebody said it. I forgot who said it. But apparently some national TV said, this is a good spot for you. They're going to win a championship in Indiana. And the best move they got was Pascal Siakam. First off, in 2019, with Pascal Siakam and Kawhi Leonard, they didn't deserve that championship. That was all luck. Everybody went down that season. Now, this season, there's nobody that the Pacers can be scared of, except for Jason Tatum and the Celtics, Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks, Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves. There's no great player, well, not great player. There's no big man in the NBA that you can guard like Nikola Jokic, Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, Giannis, Julius Randle, That's what I'm just trying to say. Pascal Siakam is nothing. Pascal Siakam is lucky. that he's right now in the NBA. He's lucky he's on the Pacers. Because if he was in Toronto, he would be sent home before the season even started. Toronto Raptors were doing terrible this season. I'm just pointing that out. Yeah. Yeah. Good luck being in the Western Conference for the East. Or Eastern Conference, my bad. Eastern Conference. Because you are going to get bounced out right before you even go to the finals. I still have the Pacers. That's the Pacers. God dang. I still have, Jason Tatum in 5. I know people might say, why do you have him in 5 if you think they're going to lose? You think that the Pacers are going to lose? Because the reason why I have that is because last night I saw the game, right? And I said this to everybody around the whole world and to my friends. NBA world. It's one game. Now, tomorrow, will it be a whole different game? Will we see the Celtics come out like they were doing against the Miami Heat? Or will we see them or will they be doing neck and neck like what they did? At halftime, it was tied 64-64 at all. And then all of a sudden, the Celtics got on that big run, and then the Pacers came back up. They took a 3-point lead, 4-point lead, 5-point lead. And then all of a sudden, a player asked for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown asked for it, and he got it, what he wanted. So to sit here and say tomorrow will be a different day, hopefully the Celtics come out and they come out with better energy. Honestly, I think that was a great game yesterday. Don't get me wrong, but I just think the Celtics didn't have it in them, and the Pacers too. They were just seeing each other on the court for the first time in the finals or in the playoffs. So to sit here and say that Celtics are going to win it all or Pacers are going to win it all, we all got to wait and see. Because Game 2, Game 3, Game 4 will be the actual factor of where these two teams will actually collide and see what they will do. That's just my opinion, and that's what I think. Everybody in the NBA world should know Game 3 or Game 4, it's hit or miss. Being honest. So, again, Jaylen Brown, clutch three-pointer, clutch player, great role model. Keep doing what you're doing on the court, man. All right. The Pacers side. I mean, what are we going to talk about? The Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton's always going to be a clown in the NBA, and he acts like he's better than everybody, but he's not. Clearly not. And if anybody's curious of why do I keep hating on Tyrese Halliburton, he's the most hated guy that I hate in the NBA. That's the real truth. I can't stand this dude. I can't stand watching him. I can't stand seeing him in person. It's just my opinion. I don't know how he got in the NBA. He's not that good. He's not that clutch. He has the ugliest arch in the NBA to shoot a three-pointer. And I just want to point this out to Pacers fans and NBA people. If the Pacers, it's not going to happen. So just dream it through. Just dream. It's not going to happen. I know that for a fact. If the Pacers win this season, the finals, and they're not, I'm just going to say this to Pacers fans so they can get happy a little bit just from me, because I've been talking a lot of smack about them. Let me just give you guys a little happiness. If the Pacers win a championship this year, they're all going to say it's all from Siakam. Siakam's momentum. Siakam this, Siakam that. It's not. It's the team. And then they're going to blame it on Tyrese Halliburton. He's the clutchest dude in the NBA. He's this, he's that. I just want to point that out. Those two players don't change a thing in the game. It's a team effort. It's by defense and offense. The whole team around the Pacers. It's the whole team around Pascal Siakam, Tyrese Halliburton, and Miles Turner. Those are the three players that everyone's going to give them hype. Okay? And to be honest, those three players don't even do enough for the team. I feel like Nembhard does the most, and he's a bench player. So to sit here and say that Tyrese Halliburton actually does a big difference for the Pacers. Do you think Tyrese Halliburton is the greatest player all time? Well, will be the greatest player all time, or maybe will be the greatest Pacer of all time, except for Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller's the best. Nobody could top really Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller's number one up there is the Pacers. Pointing that out. But he's not. He's not. And to sit here and say like Pacers are gonna win a 2024 championship. Laker fans, Celtics fans will not compete for that championship. So everyone's hoping the Celtics lose, or everybody's hoping that Dallas or Timberwolves win it. This is what everybody wanted, right? Celtics to see if they get the 18th championship or not get it. To be honest, if you guys are curious, do I want them to win it? Yes, I do. Just to rub it in the Lakers' face, 100%. Because there's nothing better than me enjoying another win for a team that I root for. Honest. And to be honest, I'm not 100% a Laker fan. I just root it because of Kobe. I'm not a true Laker fan. I'm a Kobe guy. And if the Celtics win it this year, I'll be happy for them. I will really be happy for them. So, Jason Tatum, hopefully you get your first championship. You do. But until then, gotta wait until tomorrow. What happened? So, yeah. Let's move on. Really quick before we do move on. On ESPN, I was watching it. They invited ZP0 to the national stage. Now, you know, everybody loves watching TNT, or not TNT, ESPN or TNT. And to have ZP0 in that building, sitting on that chair with Stephen A. Smith and all of the ESPN crew. Why do you invite ZP0 to the party? Please, can we just invite somebody? Or can we please have somebody that's not named ZP0? It's okay if we have, you know, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Luka Doncic, Shaq. Why ZP0? It's like the hype goes up, and then when he comes into the building, the energy goes down. I'm being serious. This dude, I don't care if people say, "Oh, he has 0 championships." That's why he's no fun. ZP0. There's nobody that I talk about more than you. I have a lot of things to say about you. I'll probably say it here at the end. But do me a favor and do everybody a favor and just stay on one team and don't hop from one team to another. Act like you can win your first championship. You go to the Warriors this season and you guys go downhill. Now, I don't know if that's all Steph. I don't know if that's all from Clay, or it's just in general from the team. We all know that's not from Steph Curry. Steph Curry's from the side. You can't leave Steph alone. Adding a big man, old-headed man, to think like you can win a championship, good luck. And you were competing with the Los Angeles Lakers at that time, between that 9 to 10 spot. And the funny thing is, you're like, might as well, if we're knocked out, let me join the ESPN crew to get my name out there, to get my face out there. Buddy, you don't need to get your face out there. We all know who you are. Your name is ZP0, and you will never get one ring in your life. Time in the NBA. That's just my opinion. The only way you get a super ring, or the only way for you to get a ring, is if you actually join a super team. And I'm talking about a super team that has somebody like Giannis, has Joel Embiid. And I will talk about it here more in a little bit, towards the end. But please, do not, and I strongly agree with this, and probably a lot of people do, me too, do not show your face in the ESPN. Your points are funny. Sometimes I don't get it. Sometimes your points are odd. Yeah. Now, you might ask, You want ESPN to have you? No, they already got somebody like me, Stephen A. Smith. I'm good. Stephen A. Smith is going to do my job for me. But, yeah, ZP0, don't show your face in that building. Those are disappointing to see you. But yeah, I'm going to give you guys my, NBA recap. Alright, now, this game here. It's going to be a short recap. But, not short, but like, kind of. Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving against Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns. This is going to be one of the best games we've ever seen. I know it said about the Knicks, but that's long gone. They've been out. But I think this might be the best one. Now you might ask, who you going for? You guys know how much I rave about these two players. You guys know how much I root for both of these teams. I gotta choose one. Can't have both. And I'm okay with that. Now, it was a really hard decision. And I'm excited to see Luka. I'm excited to see Kyrie. I'm excited to see Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert. But I'm here to tell you guys that this game right here is going to a game 7. I don't care what anybody says. This game here is going to a game 7. Alright? This is going to a game 7. And the Celtics Pacers will be going to a game 5. I got this game right here, Dallas Timberwolves, to a game. This is definitely going to be a game to the last buzzer beater in game 7. I don't care what anybody says. The only way that this game will, be fun is if Kyrie and Luka actually shows up and what they do. Because if they don't show up and show out, Timberwolves might take it all. And we all know how Anthony Edwards wants to get his first ring. But I'm going to be taking Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving in a game 7. Back in Minnesota. Dallas Mavericks will come back to Minnesota and have a game 7. That's what I say on my prediction. You guys tell me in the comments who you guys are going for. I'm excited. I can't wait. I got Dallas in 7 in Minnesota. So, this one hurt me a lot. This is going to be hurting for me until I watch it until next season, because I love watching Anthony Edwards. Love watching Luka Doncic. We all know that I love watching Minnesota. We all know that I love watching Dallas. Sit here and say that I can't have both, then I'm okay with it. But it's going to be a very hard thing to go. Okay, so, yeah. But that's what I say and that's what I think. I got Dallas in a game 7 in Minnesota. Luka and Kyrie, show up and show out. That's the advice I can give you. Anthony Edwards. You're going to do Anthony Edwards things. So, I can't wait to see what you're going to do in the court. Can't wait until I see you and see what the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hey, let me say this last thing before I move on. Dallas has Luka and Kyrie, right? Dallas Mavericks. Minnesota has Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, and Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota Timberwolves team. So, gotta see what's gonna happen. Can't wait. Be a great game. At game 7, I got Dallas. But anyways, though, let me give you guys my NBA news. So there's a lot of news. I'm not gonna talk about this one too much. I don't care about it. I just found out this morning about it. LaMelo Ball apparently struck somebody with his car, and it's not somebody; it's a kid. And they are gonna take their own handle about it. First off, you should never hit anybody with your car, and you should definitely not run over a kid. You're a young star, and you want to kick yourself out of the NBA all because you're doing stupid, harmless things. Do not to yourself, but to other people. I don't know if your family ever taught you to be respectful to people, and if you want to piss somebody off, or if you're mad at somebody, you think it's okay to go and run somebody over with your car. Honestly, with that kind of player, that kind of energy, I would not want to hang out with anybody that hopefully that kid does feel better. Hopefully he gets free tickets to some games that he wants to go to. Not just the Charlotte Hornets. I'm saying around the other team. Because you're getting struck by a car. Not even that. Not even the car part. You're a kid. That's just messed up. If I was LaMelo Ball, I wouldn't even have a car at this point. That's just my opinion. I don't know how he got a driver's license. I don't think he's even a good driver. I hope I never ever see one of my friends drive like him. Yeah. By the way, I just want to point this out. If you guys ever see, I don't know if I'm correct. I don't know if he got a new one. But if you guys ever see like a green Lambo truck rolling around in the streets, you know that's him. I'm correct. He still has that car. Last time I checked, he had like a green car. I don't know if it's a Lambo or a Porsche truck. I don't know what it is. I know a lot about cars, but I don't know much about that. I'm more of a muscle guy. Other news is too. Apparently, there's some rumors going around. I don't know if it's true. There's two rumors about the team I'm about to talk about. So apparently, there's some individual truth to be said in this talk. There's a lot. Not I'm gonna sit here and say that there's liars, but there is somebody in the NBA world, the Los Angeles Lakers, lying to the media. And I'm not gonna point fingers, but I'm gonna say it's all the crybaby's fault. The crybaby is lying to his audience. He said he has nothing to do with the coaching of the Los Angeles Lakers, right? Apparently, there's rumors going around. They're saying the Lakers are going to probably, not going to say for sure, probably hire JJ Redick. And the crybaby has nothing to do with it. You want to explain yourself, Los Angeles Lakers? You want to tell me and you want to say that the crybaby is not talking about it, not in the news about the head coaching job? Then why do I get notifications a lot of you hiring JJ Redick as a head coach? Well, not me. Everybody's getting notifications of JJ Redick of the next Los Angeles Lakers. And you guys are telling everybody still to this day that the crybaby has nothing to do with the head coaching job. It's actually all Anthony Davis' job, right? Because apparently Anthony Davis is going to be with this coach for the next time he's on that court when the crybaby retires. That's just what I've been hearing, and that's what I wanted to say. Well, not the part that I said. All I'm telling you guys is there's somebody lying in that locker room, in that court, that basketball court. Apparently somebody's saying that the crybaby has nothing to do with the Los Angeles Lakers coaching issue. He is. He definitely is. Apparently they don't want JJ. They're saying that the crybaby has nothing to do with the head coaching job. Then why do I see JJ Redick almost a candidate for the Los Angeles Lakers? Point that out. You say you have nothing to do with it, then sit on the sidelines. Don't talk about it. Don't post about it. Sit on the sidelines like everybody else. So, yeah. But that's the only news I wanted to say, guys. Apparently, he's lying to everybody, and he's lying to his fan base, and he's lying to each and every player out there. Oh no, Laker players. My bad. Laker players, not other players. Laker players. Another news about the Los Angeles Lakers is apparently the Lakers want to go and get ZP0. This is why I said I'll talk about it here in a little bit. ZP0. Do not, and I strongly agree with this one too, because I remember the PJ Tucker and getting rid of Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and Jerry Vanderbilt for PJ Tucker, PG-13. I remember that talk too. Clippers and Lakers. But I strongly agree with this one too. Do not, and I strongly agree again, don't go out there and get ZP0. Please don't. I don't want him on this team. I don't want him to be wearing purple and gold uniform. I don't care what he wanted to say. He wanted to play with the Lakers back in the day. He wanted to play with Kobe back in the day. Nobody cares. That was a long time ago. That was back in 2009, 2007. We're in 2024, buddy. You should be gone out of the NBA. You should be retiring. Because you have nothing to play for. Every time you go on that court, you get hurt. You know why? You just want to sit on the bench and get a free championship to your hands. Which, to be honest, you're doing nothing. All you're doing is getting hurt. Because, bro, you're washed. Nobody's here to tell you the truth. I'm here to tell you the truth. You're washed, buddy. ZP0. Retire. You might be one of the players out there that gets no rings. And I know other players out there that are a huge fan of you. And I tell them the truth too. You might be another player out there that will probably be in the Hall of Fame of 0 rings. And that's okay. It's a game. It's out there to have fun. And if your energy and your body doesn't want to handle you running around the court, maybe you don't deserve to have a ring in the first place. That's just my talk right there. Honestly, if I was ZP0, I would do more than I'm doing right now. I would get in the gym every single day. I would work left and right every single day. And his family, I'll hang out with the family too if I was him. But I would work out more. Because when you retire, you're good. You can hang out with your family all you want. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that family comes second and basketball comes first. They both come in together. 1-1. Maybe train your kids to play to train with you. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Do not get ZP0 on the Lakers. If you do that, I'm not wearing purple and gold no more. I'm taking that banner down. Actually, no, I don't know about taking that down. I won't watch you guys no more. I'll stop talking about you. I'll only talk about AD. Don't get ZP0. I strongly agree, and I cross my fingers for you to not get ZP0. Because last thing I need is to have another Russell West brick. Don't get him. Don't get him, please. Strongly agree with that. Last thing I wanted to say to you guys is, who do you want, and I forgot to mention this in day 1 of basketball playoffs, who do you want to see to win their first championship? Now, a lot of people really want Jason Tatum. But I'm here to tell you, there's 4 players. You guys can tell me in the comments, and please tell me in the comments who you want to win. My opinion, I'll go first. I want to see none other than, there's 2 players that I want to see. There's 3 players that I want to see. Okay, one of them is not Tyrese Halliburton, so Pacers fans, get out of here. There's 3 players that I want to get it, but I can't have all 3. So I had to margin my player option from 4 to 1. And the player that I want to win the first championship is Luka Doncic. Everybody said I was going to say Jason Tatum. I do want to see Jason Tatum win one, but if I can see Luka Doncic win his first ring in Dallas with Kyrie Irving, I do think that Kyrie will stay as a Dallas permanently until he retires. Because those 2 players on the court do nasty things. They literally do very good offense. And I can't sit here and make that up. That is an amazing game. That's an amazing game. Those are the two amazing players. I want to see Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving win their, well, not Kyrie, but Luka Doncic win his first championship in that. Funny part is he's young. So yeah. So Kyrie, or no, Luka's number 1. Number 2 is Jason Tatum. Number 3 is Anthony Edwards. Because I think Anthony Edwards needs more development. That's just my opinion. Luka, you're number 1. You're a special guy on the NBA. You're a special team player on that team. And you're a fun player to watch. If you can somehow, some way pull through of your injuries to get a ring, you props. If you keep on doing what you're doing, bro, you'll be in that GOAT debate no matter what, bro. I don't care. If nobody says it, you'll be my GOAT. Well, you'll be number 2. Michael Jordan's number 1. But you're nowhere near the GOAT debate talk. You're young too. You got a long ways to go, kid. Long ways to go. Yeah. That's what I say and that's what I think. You guys tell me in the comments, who do you want to see that win their first championship ring? Luka Doncic, Tyrese Halliburton, Anthony Edwards, or Jason Tatum? I'm going with Luka Doncic to win one. My second guess would probably be Jason Tatum. Anthony Edwards would be third. You guys tell me in the comments who you guys got. Again, one more time before I do end it. You want Jason Tatum, Luka Doncic, Tyrese Halliburton, or Edwards? You guys tell me in the comments. But until then, guys, I will see you in the next one. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. And guys, what your guys' favorite team is. And first championship. First ring. Hey guys, I will be heading out. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Watch more. Thank you. Come on. Come on. Good. So there's nothing to do today? No sofa? Okay, it's only going to be tomorrow. Only